With the soccer season back in full swing. Wait, in British, why would I even need to say that? With the football season back in full swing, it's time to celebrate with my top 5 association football games. But wait, there's a twist. These are my top 5 arcade football games. FIFA is boring and repetitive in my opinion, so I buy it every 2 years.
So let's get...
Wait, right there old chap. We need to define an arcade soccer game. In some gamers' eyes, arcade style gameplay means adding a twist to the gameplay. These can be unrealistic, such as stage hazards and items. It's like saying Smash Bros is an arcade fighting game compared to Street Fighter, which is more realistic. So in our case, it's an unrealistic arcade football game. Understand? Good. Well, you should. Remember, not that type of arcade. These 5, the most craziest and awesome football games. It takes guts to put a game that you borrowed off your friend for a few weeks in a top 10/5 list. But with Konami's safe Midas touch, as shown with the Pro Evo series, I know to this day that this game is awesome. Mickey, Minnie, Donald and Goofy are here, but also Small Pete, which many gamers will recognise from Epic Mickey. A range of characters, fluid football, and Wikipedia lies. Some IP edited saying Miyamoto approved, so it must be good, right? Right? Mega Man Soccer, Mega Man Soccer. Mega Man spin-offs overall hadn't received the most love, now or then. But back in 1994, this was considered one of the worst soccer games ever made. I beg to differ, because the Blue Bomber has had much worse attempts on goal. Huh? Yeah. I can only really name 2 main criticisms. 1, the premise. It's set after Mega Man 4. But why are they here? 2 is the control. The characters are slow, the jumping is really weird and awkward, it's hard to shoot. I believe this game plays better on an emulator, because I am a pirate. Who said I wasn't allowed on FIFA Street? Adding a twist to your usual association football, you know how to handle the ball in this game. But FIFA Street 2 in my opinion is the best. I grew up with it. Best art style, best soundtrack. Customation and the premise itself is awesome. And the new trick beat system makes it even more unique and adding the twist to the football gameplay. I love Rule the Streets, its own unique kind of story mode, and I also love that you can play as football legends such as Eric Cantona, Abadai Pele, and of course, Gaza. You thought level 5 couldn't get any epicer with Professor Layton. You never thought a football game would have such an engrossing story. You never thought you'd be playing an association football game with RPG elements. You never thought you'd be playing one of the greatest soccer games of all time with a protagonist called Mark Evans. Amazing art style, very deep and original gameplay, really did shake up an RPG twist on the world's favourite sport. I just have nothing else to say, the game speaks for itself. It is an epic game, it's long and doesn't let you down with story and variety and much more. But the next game had an amazing online mode, and at the time was revolutionary for Nintendo. Here's a spoiler. Here's number 1. The best arcade soccer game of all time is Mario Strikers. Charged. Wow, what a shocking game. Wait, that was terrible. This is not a shocking game. This was an amazingly good game. This is, in my opinion, the best arcade soccer game of all time. The one most people think of. One of the most played Mario sports games ever due to its addictive online play and challenging difficulty. I place this as my 25th best Wii game ever. And if you've played this, it's easy to see why. This is brutal for a Mario game. It has its own sense of humour, and with Inazuma 11's strategic side of getting the players themselves, items are a big feature strategy in this game, and of course, the smash ball of the Mario Striker series, the Mega Strike. Each match is as tactical and eventful as one would like. A bit shallow single player, but being the first online Wii game, it certainly wasn't a shallow multiplayer. I've had so much fun with this, despite being region locked. I've had fun. I've met so many experienced players that you wouldn't find on FIFA Wii Online. Oh, I love this game so much. It's fiery. It's dramatic. It's Mario Strikers Charge Football, the best arcade soccer football game for the whole of gaming history. I have been still as a mid. I said who's running out of breath. Enjoy my next top 10, which is top 10 modern Sonic games. I have been still 10, and goodbye. Out. Bye. Waluigi time. Bye. 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 Bye.